An unpopular opinion, but to me, Gen 2 has, besides, Generation 8, has my least favorite batch of Pokemon. I know people could get angry at me all they want, but that's just my opinion. But what is the least popular Gen 2 Pokemon? We know that Ho-Oh and Lugia are not the least popular Gen 2 Pokemon. Same thing with Celebi. There was no way either of them. Same thing with Tyranitar. And since we'll be using the whole line of Pokemon, Larvitar and Pupitar too, since they're always going to be linked to Tyranitar, as though the evolutions will always be removed, and Espeon and Umbreon will be removed. Mallow and Amuzuro will also be removed as well. Pichu, since it's linked to Pikachu, will also be removed. Cleffa and Igglybuff and Togepi will be removed. Togetic will be removed as well, due to it being linked to Togepi, who is a very popular Pokemon. Fur will also be removed because of the flocking fur memes, and Togepi will always be removed as well, along with Togetic. Noctowl will be removed because Ash had a shiny Noctowl in the anime, and it's a lot of people's first exposure to shiny Pokemon, and Hoothoot will be removed as well. This leaves all these Pokemon remaining. Sneasel is a very popular Pokemon alongside with Skarmory and Heracross as well. Delibird will be removed because it just got Iron Bundle. Smoochum is related to the ever so infamous Jinx. Erica and Magby are the more baby Pokemon that are related to more popular Pokemon down the line. Brutink is known for its infamy in the Gen 2 games, and the Beasts and Blissey will also be removed as well, as are some of the more popular Pokemon in that generation, and Blissey is also linked to Chansey. The starters will of course be removed, even Meganium. Meganium may be the most forgettable starter, but it's still probably more remembered than a lot of these Pokemon in this generation. The Mareep line will also be removed because they're one of the most popular Pokemon in the generation as well. And yeah. And this leaves all the rest of these Pokemon. Teddiursa and Espeon got a new evolution very recently. Same thing with Girafarig and Dunsparce. All Pokemon will be removed as well. Rupert and Quagsire will also be removed. They're very popular, and also Wildfett and Unknown and Girafarig will be removed. Unknown because of the whole war and because everyone knows how useless Unknown is. Mischievous has a pretty good evolution and also got a new form as well. Scizor will also be removed for obvious reasons as well. Now we get the remaining Pokemon here. Slowking will be removed as well because of how popular the Slowpoke line is. Porygon 2 will be removed as the evolution to Porygon. Smeargle will be removed because of how versatile it is on its movesets. Corsola got a lethal form in Generation 8, so that will be removed as well. Kingzor will be removed as well. Here as well. So, Gligar will be removed because of how popular Gliscor is. Gliscor is a very popular Pokemon as well. And that leaves the rest of these Pokemon here. Yanmega, because of how well loved Yanmega is, will be removed. Houndour and Houndoom are not really, they appear in later generations, but they have always been hard to get Pokemon. And as well, Slime and Power will be removed because they got an evolution in Generation 4 as well. Statler got an evolution in Gen 9 as well. And they're using Apom as well. Apom got Ambipom, which some people use with Technician, which is a very good ability. Bellossom, who is, yes, not a very popular Pokemon, but is still related to, and yeah, Sudowoodo will be removed because it's infamous for being a roadblock in Gen 2. Steelix will also be removed as well here too. Qwilfish just recently got an evolution as well, and it will be removed as well. This one, Mantine will also be removed because I think Mantine is a decently popular Pokemon as well. Sunkern and Sun4 are known as being the worst Pokemon, some of the worst Pokemon, so they'll be removed as well. Yeah. And Houndour and Houndoom will be removed because they're less cool Pokemon. As well, this remain, Suckle will be removed because it's for being known as Pokemon that can do the most amount of damage. Yes. Not Pokemon with the highest attack, Suckle. Go. Murkrow will be removed because Honchkrow is a good evolution. So, yeah. Politoed will also be removed for its, domination in Generation 5 as well. And Tyrogue and Hitmontop will be removed as well because they're part of the Hitmon line as well. And also create the most convoluted evolution ever. This remains all these other Pokemon. Lantern is usually used in Pokemon Mysteries as an other Pokemon because of its ability to make Pokemon appear faster. And that remains the remaining Pokemon here. Fortress has been well renowned for its usefulness, and as well, Donphan has got 2 Weasel 4 Paradox forms that are very popular. So it can't be Crobat. Crobat, I don't know why I didn't remove Crobat. Crobat obviously is not among the least popular Generation 2 Pokemon here. So it leaves Ladybug, Radiant, Spinarak, Ariados, Hopper, Skiploom, Jumpuff, Natu, Xatu, Snubbull, Gramble, Slugma, Magcargo, Ramblade, and Octillery left as the remaining Pokemon. And we're going over all the Pokemon individually. Natu and Xatu, just because of the vibes, but we still remove them based on vibes as well. But I think the most popular of all these Pokemon, I think, will be Ramblade and Octillery. So they will be removed. And I think also Snubbull and Gramble will be removed as well. Ariados and Radiant and Ladybug are not really known as useful Pokemon, but they're usually counted in an early game as well. And they're available in a lot of games, even though they're complete trash Pokemon. Same thing of Hopper, Skiploom, and Jumpuff. So, what is the least popular Pokemon of Gen 2? Well, now down to Slugma, Magcargo, and Natu and Xatu. I think unlike Gen 1, there isn't a definitive answer here. Magcargo is not really known outside of its Pokédex entries. But Natu and Xatu is a very important Pokemon in the spin-off Pokemon Gen 8 game, Pokemon Rescue Team, which just got a remake very recently. So Xatu will be removed simply because it's known for that being in that game, which leaves Slugma and Magcargo the least popular Generation 2 Pokemon. Despite it known for being harder than the entire sun, Magcargo and Slugma haven't really received anything since then, and can't really be found in the original games either, being more known as a Generation 3 Pokemon, being used in that game. And Magcargo is not really a good Pokemon either, and really should receive an evolution or a buff to it. Its typing isn't really too good, despite it being hard in the surface of the sun, which is the only claim to fame this Pokemon has. Kind of like Venomoth from the previous video, Venomoth's only claim to fame is it has Quiver Dance as well, but some people have pointed out that Seal and Dewgong should be put as well, but Ice types were kind of good in Generation 1, so Venomoth was still worse. But Magcargo has never been good as well. But also you can go back and we can put it between Ladybug and Radiant as well, if we want to go over that. Because I think there's a much more easy answer, and I think that's Ladybug and Radiant. Okay, let's be honest. These are the least popular Generation 2 Pokemon. Okay, the Pokemon that nobody uses, the Pokemon that nobody wants on the team, the generic bug flying types, and the overall just not good Pokemon. The bug type has definitely improved since the early generations of Pokemon. And definitely greatly improved in Generation 2. We got Pokemon like Heracross, Scizor, and Fortress. 2 of them being part of the Steel typing, and Heracross getting the new bug move Mega Horn. But these 2 bug Pokemon are kind of like some of the most underwhelming, Pokemon of this generation. And I think it's not too surprising. Yes, Magcargo is still an underwhelming Pokemon, but the realistic answer is Ladybug and Radiant. Okay, let's just be honest here. Does anyone even like Radiant or Ladybug? At least some people like Magcargo for its fact that it's hard in the sun as well. But that's why I said to reverse my decision to make it Ladybug and Radiant, because really, they are early game Pokemon, but Ladybug and Radiant are complete trash, so no one's going to use them. Okay? No one's going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to use a Radiant on my team. Yeah, no one ever. No one's going to use a Radiant on their team. Okay? No one's going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to use a Radiant on my team. Ariados at least gets coverage moves, like Dark-type coverage moves, which makes it more useful. Okay? But I think Ariados and Radiant definitely need some buffs in the future. I think that both Pokemon are in desperate need of having a third evolution, just like Dunsparce and Girafarig did. If Primeape can get an evolution, Radiant and Ariados can get an evolution too. I think these two Pokemon definitely are in dire need of getting an evolution. Even if the evolutions are not OUTL, like I don't expect them to be OUTL, but at least to make the Pokemon, worth using in a playthrough, I think will definitely be a step in the right direction. At least Aridos, you get a bunch of Dark type coverage, which is very useful. You get a bunch of Dark type and Ghost type coverage, but Radiant you don't get anything. You get squat. You get nothing. Okay, you get fighting type moves. Oh yeah, you get fighting type moves. On a flying type Pokemon. Okay, it's not freaking Haruta here. Just use Haruta if you want to use fighting type moves on a flying type. Let's use freaking Haruta. Don't use this Radiant Strat. Okay, let's use Haruta instead. Okay, Haruta introduced in Gen 6, so it's a much far better flying and fighting type as well. Okay, and Radiant is just complete garbage. I don't think anyone uses Radiant. Okay, it's complete trash mon. Okay, a mon that you don't want to use. The only time people use Radiant is in Nuzlocke when they're completely forced to use Radiant. And that's about this video here. Goodbye.